A senator in the United States of America, Senator Ted Cruz, who has been serving the state of Texas since the year 2013, a member of Republican political party and a politician, finally reacted to the alleged B0K0 Harâm invasion, their incessant attack in many places in Nigeria, of which the most recent is what happened on Thursday night in Kirawa border town in Borno State, where it is currently being estimated that over 5,000 Nigerians have fled Borno State into Cameroon in search of shelter, that Cameroonian soldiers had to accompany them into safety. According to this senator, he wrote, "Officials in Nigeria are ignoring and even facilitating the mass buying or the mass massacre of Christians by Islamist jihadists. It is time to hold those responsible accountable. My Nigeria Religious Freedom Accountability Act will target these officials with powerful sanctions and other tools." Now, before we begin to argue whether this is true or not, or whether American government is going to do something or not, let's watch the video clip of the alleged B0K0 Harâm invasion into the border town of Kirawa in Borno State. You go cry.
Allahu Akbar. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakil. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Mun gode wa Allah, wannan shine baraki na wani gari na suna shi ba su zoi. Na Kirawa ne. Allahu Akbar. Allah ya ba mu nasara kansu. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Mun gode wa Allah. Wannan shine barakin Kirawa. Allah ya ba mu izina kai shiga nan. Wannan mota ne muna konawa. Alhamdulillah.
Daga daya na duar nokin madar makum lar trabla ngadetrem adun koskuna ngatirna tadin chow koskuna ngatirna no nganeter badam tatira sikasi.
Whether you like it or not, the truth remains that we are in trouble in this country. A common man is in trouble. Yeah, I don't want to say all of us, because I know that the political elites are protected. The rich people are also, to some certain degrees, they are protected, because where the poor man will ply the road to travel, say for example you're traveling from Lagos to Anambra State or from Lagos to Kaduna, you travel by road because you do not have the capacity to fly. But the rich man and political class will fly into, private jets or even commercial airlines. So we are in trouble. This very invasion in Kirawa border town of Borno State has been reported by even some international, media outlets. It was reported in Reuters as well as some other local media outlets. And now, just to get into a bigger details of what actually happened, what this insurgent attack was all about, and what they accomplished at the end of the day. Now, according to Reuters and some other media outlets in Nigeria, including Instablog, over 5,000 people flee to Cameroon as B0K0 Harâm reportedly seizes border town. According to a report by Reuters, more than 5,000 people have crossed into Cameroon after B0K0 Harâm fighters captured the border town of Kirawa in Borno State. The raid, which took place late Thursday, forced the district head Abdurrahman Abubakar to abandon his palace. His residence, a military barracks, and dozens of homes were set ablaze during the attack. Abubakar confirmed to Reuters that many residents fled in trucks while others escaped towards Maiduguri. The insurgent, in a video seen by Reuters, claimed responsibility, chanting, "Victory belongs to God," as they touched the barracks. Survivors said Kirawa is now deserted. B0K0 Harâm is in control, one escapee told the outlet. The latest assault comes weeks after a September 19 attack on Banki, another border town where militants overran a military base and seized their weapons. Local leaders interviewed by Reuters have appealed for urgent military reinforcement, noting that only vigilantes remain after the withdrawal of a multinational task force in August. Borno State remains the epicenter of the 16-year insurgency led by B0K0 Harâm and its splinter group, ISWAP, whose attacks against civilians and security forces have escalated in recent time. Personally, this is very heartbreaking. I still remember the September 19 attack in Banki, This our fearless brother, the English Alaji, reported that. It was not reported in any mainstream media in this country, maybe in some newspaper publication, but I saw that news from his page, the English Alaji. He reported that, how these insurgents attacked that Banki area and seized the weapons of our military men. It bothers me so much that after 16 years, we are still talking about insurgency, B0K0 Harâm, and the government officials are still going about making peace deal with bandits and terrorists. You know, I've always said it, just like Donald Trump will always maintain, and the Israeli Prime Minister, Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, that there is no gain, you know, having a dialogue or mediating with a bandit or a terrorist. There is no room for such a dialogue or such negotiation. And I said in one of my videos earlier that if you dialogue with a bandit in Nasarawa State and bandit signs peace deal, get paid, of course, they will be paid. They will move away from Nasarawa, for example, and go to Kogi State and begins to rain attack. Because this is how they survive. They have no other jobs, they have nothing else doing. Whoever that is sponsoring them, they derive pleasure, money, and joy by attacking people and destroying lives and properties. So when you make peace in Katsina, they can go to Borno and attack. It means the dire peace deal is useless. We need government that can decisively end insecurity in Nigeria. One thing you must bear in mind when a decisive government comes in is that even the bandit will make decisions by themselves to become better individuals, to become better persons. Every one of us knew how ISIS started, but you can tell how American government was able to fish out and fizzle ISIS away from the surface of the earth. So, until we have a president, until we have ministers, until we have leaders in the armed forces who are decisive enough to tackle insecurity in Nigeria, all this mediocrity will continue. So many people will continue to lose their lives, both Christians and Muslims. It is quite unfortunate, and I sincerely hope that this caricature of governance comes to an end as soon as possible. Because why it hurts me personally so much is because this is what they campaigned with. This is what they used to woo Nigerians into voting for the late Buhari. Tinubu himself carried the campaign to the nooks and crannies of this country that a general was coming to end insecurity. Yet in 2025, lives are being lost in dozens on daily basis and nobody is talking about it. Well, may the Lord grant us divine security in this country. That is the highest prayer I can pray at this material time, because nobody knows what happens next. And at this point, I will allow you guys to be the judge. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. May another person see him. God bless you.